Adam has called from Hertford. You're a landlord, Adam.
Yes, hello, Shelagh. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Yes. What's your take on this story?
It links to what your previous caller was saying, really. I'm a private landlord. It's not my full-time job. When I moved out with my now wife 7 years ago, through hard work, I managed to keep hold of my property, and it's given me a small income over the last 7 years.
Yeah.
But due to rising now interest rates, the tax breaks, which have been continuously eroded over the years, I'm going to have to make my tenant homeless, which it breaks my heart. She's a single mother. She's been a fantastic tenant for 7 years, but I'm forced into a corner.
Well, you're going to sell, are you?
I cannot afford to rent it out.
You're going to sell it?
I have to.
Yeah.
I've got no other choice.
And she's been with you for all of that time, has she?
For 7 years, she's been the perfect tenant, really nice children, really nice lady. The local council have been fine, no issues there, but I'm forced into a corner now where the little bit of income that I do get from it, I'm going to have to sacrifice anyway.
Because it would be wiped out by the costs, would it?
Yeah, the tax breaks and the increase with the interest rates is due for renewal in the mortgage soon. I have no other choice, and you know it saddens me to think that I've got to inform her at some point soon that she can't live there anymore.
How many kids has she got?
2.
How much time will she have?
I'm not entirely sure. I've got to start the process of speaking to the council and put her back into the council's hands again. In essence, she's made a home there, but I can't see any other route out. Someone did mention about you can offer for sale to other renters, but I've been advised by the estate agent that can be quite a more timely and costly process.
Sorry, say that again. I don't understand what you said there.
So you can find a buyer that's willing to take the tenant in there, apparently.
Oh, I see. So the tenant doesn't move, but you sell to somebody else.
Yes, but having spoken to estate agents I've got quite a good relationship with, they've advised me against that due to just time and costs of it.
Worth looking into a bit more, maybe. I don't know. It does seem like because obviously you don't want to have to do this to this woman, but it does seem like the solution, doesn't it? Where both of you get what you need, which is you get the financial relief from selling the house and she gets the relief of staying in it.
Yeah, and it's something that I've inquired with the estate agents, but they've advised me for certainly for my financial needs, it'd be easier just to put it on the market in the old-fashioned way and recruit my finances that way, because it's got to the point where I can no longer feasibly afford to rent it out.
But what costs does the house incur to you as things stand?
Well, I make very little money from it monthly. When you take into account the tax, obviously there's a mortgage still to pay, and those things have always increased. So
you and your partner,
rent, but again, that puts pressure on her.
Yeah, and whereas at the time you moved in with your girlfriend, you could have, cashed in your chips with that house then, couldn't you? But didn't. But it is clearly a resource for you now, and particularly when things are getting tight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, through hard work, I managed to keep hold of it, and it gave me a good little bit of income, and obviously the equity built up a little bit. And I saw it as a long-term investment, but it's got to the stage now where that's just not feasible anymore.
And are you anxious about telling her?
Yeah, I really do feel for her. I've known her for 7 years. She's a really nice lady, but I have no other choice. Yeah. I think I'm not the only person that's been forced into a number of corners like everyone else has. Yeah,
you need to give her as much time as possible, don't you? That's
absolutely
the kindest thing to do, yeah. Well, I wish you luck with it. That's not an easy situation to find yourself in, Adam. Thank you, Adam in Hertford, and feel more even for the woman and her kids.